We now recognize members of the public who have signed up to provide comment stipulated in policy 903. When your name is called, please approach the podium and state your name, confirm you're a resident or taxpayer in the district, and the topic of discussion for the record. Please direct your comments to the board as a whole, not to an individual. We ask that you limit your comments to 5 minutes or less. Privilege to speak may be interrupted, revoked, or recessed. The meeting may be called by the chair if the speaker does not observe reasonable decorum and conduct. Thank you. Susanne Johnson.
My name is Susanne Johnson. For those that don't know me, my daughter attends this school in the district. I'm a parent, resident, voter. And I don't have prepared comments, so I'm just going to speak from my heart again on the same concerns that bring us to seeing the third resignation in less than 2 years since this new board took place after the last election. It's extremely disheartening. It's extremely disturbing. It's clear there's a lot of chaos on the board, and you know, people like to point fingers at me. I'm just a parent. I'm not the reason that these 3 people resigned. You all need to look at yourselves and what's going on, because it's not about the kids when you guys are fighting the way you all fight. It's ridiculous. And now we're seeing Mr. Lawyer, just like when I was sad to see Mr. Miller resign over y'all's nonsense. I'm sad to see Mr. Lawyer resign over y'all's nonsense. I didn't always agree with him. I don't always agree with everybody on this board, but he was generally respectful and willing to bring up a different point of view in a respectful way. And he would, you're losing a very important voice on that board because he speaks from a teacher's perspective and a sports perspective, although clearly this board has too much emphasis on sports. Here we are meeting in July because of sports, which we don't need to be meeting tonight. But anyway, you all need to take a look at yourselves, get it together. Just like I said, when y'all forced the last president to resign over a year ago, I said that wasn't going to be the magic bullet to fix your all's problem. That's still going on. Then you had Mr. Miller resign, and now you have yet another resignation. Get it together. Don't tell me that you're putting students first when it's clearly just about fighting up with each other. And for some reason, blaming me and saying when I bring up a different point of view that somehow misinformation, although the same things I'm saying for a year, like for example on your financial situation, now I'm hearing you all repeat the same things. So, I don't know, you all need to get it together and stop. I'm not the enemy. I am a parent, and if you all are not listening to my voice, then you are not listening to a parent in the district. A well-informed parent that has been coming to every meeting almost for 4 years. 4 years. I'm not an uninformed parent. I read everything you put out. That can't be said about most of the people, okay? The people that come in this room that aren't even part of our district, that are here just to sow problems, that come just for that purpose. Buy land and then sell land just so that you can come up here and put down one board member and me, and I'm not even on one board. And it's ridiculous. This is not, you guys aren't putting the students first, and it needs to stop. And I'm very, like I said, I just want to end on, I'm very sad to see Mr. Lawyer go. You guys should be sad to see him go, and you all need to figure out how to get the teacher's voice in here, not just saying, well, the superintendent talked to the teachers, because you know what, the superintendent doesn't hear what the teachers want to say, because the teachers feel gagged and can't say what they want to say. You know, I've heard from so many teachers that they do not feel free to say what they need to say, so you're not going to hear their voice through the superintendent alone, so you all need to figure out how to hear from the teachers directly. Thank you.